Hello and welcome back. Steel Openings here once again, and today I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things. I have not done a monthly lock video in quite a while now. I've even lost track of how long it's been, but that tells me one far and foremost thing: it's been a bit too darn long, right? But I'm going to interweave a little bit of lock video here with a package video. I received a package back from my good friend, all of our good buddy, Mr. Jeff Moss. And he worked out a little trade with me to get me my best locks, either picked to control or coded to control, but those best locks that I could only seem to get to open, and buddy, I could get them open like 20 times a minute, but never could I get it to control. And I ordered a bunch of SFIC keys from him. The place where I was getting mine literally want a few fingers on top of your money. It's stupid expensive in comparison to his distributor, and he was kind enough to help me out, and he gave it to me at cost, and so for that I so appreciate it, Jeff. I needed a lot of keys, and even at cost, for a lonely little wannabe locksmith like me, it was a small fortune. But I did get a hell of a lot of keys. I had a lot of cylinders that I've been coming across and saving. And well, let me just pawn down here and I'll show you some of the keys that I got. Like, I got some M Keyway bests, H Keyway, E Keyway, C Keyway was just as many, but I've been using them. And these are G Keyway. Here's some A Keyway. As you can tell, I needed a lot, right? These here are BEs that I had. Some Fs. He got me some of the more high security ones, the W series, the WB that I had a bunch of cores for that I'm getting pinned up now, or keyed up, which is a huge plus. And I got a buttload, and I did call them a buttload, of the WG keyways. And these are monster keyway keys. Why did I need a buttload of those dadgum keys, right? Let me throw these here right back up here again. Sorry. Grab and go. Alright, shouldn't have pulled them on down in the first damn place. Nobody else wants to see that bullshit anyway, right? Alright. Okay, now, I said I had a bunch of cores. These are the E Keyway cores, and these are the C Keyway cores. I had no keys for these, and that's where most of these keys went to, for the C's. I only needed some controls for the E's, which was a huge plus. And so I've got a lot of those. I don't know if I'm going to keep a few and send a few out to, other members, and then sell a few. Then the WGs. Why the hell do I need so many of them WGs? I've got a lot of them WG cores, and these are all 7-pin. This happens to be for the lodge that I was managing, and I was going to rekey it, all of the doors. And I was even going to put new cylinders in, deadbolt cylinders with the SFIC, so I can interchange them all, and these were all of them. And I had a master key, grandmastered, and storage key, everything. And control keys. But I only had 4 control keys. Well, because you don't need that many control keys if you're going to do a whole system. So I'm going to try and list this as a whole system, replacement system. 21 doorways, master keyed, grandmastered, office, and 2 storage keys. An awesome system. If that doesn't work, then I needed all those blanks to cut a control key for, each one of the cylinders, so that I can do 2 keys and a control key for each cylinder and sell them out. And a quick look here. As you can see, they are beautiful 7-pin keys. Look at that awful, awful keyway. Isn't it awful? Oh, and these are all beautiful, best, original best fascias. The only difference was they put a little on the side where they engraved or marked. An awesome, awesome set. 21 cylinders and even more keys. It's a whole system. So if anybody's interested in it, let me know before I list it. Even if you're interested in just one of the cylinders, we can see what's up. So, moving on from there. What else did I have Jeff do? These are the 2 little best locks that had my number. I did a video on this. This son of a... That's the bitting on the key, and that's all it would do was open, 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 open. Never would get control. And somebody said, well, you've probably got a low cut and you keep oversetting it. And I couldn't believe how correct that is. That first one is a deep one. Whereas you put it next to the operating key, you see the problem. That is the one. And it would always go to operate and not to control. Oh, oh, okay, I'm sorry, they're master keyed. That's what it is here. He said he looked them up, or had a buddy look them up, and he got the control bitting, and he told me that they were master keys. See, that's what that is. That one goes to that one. And here he's got a master key and the original key, and you can see they're bitted different. And then here is the control key, which has an even deeper cut. See, that's what I was... Hey! There we go. Much deeper even, and then a super high right in front of it. And that works as control key for both locks. And beautiful little 5-pin cores in there. You don't see too many 5-pin cores anymore. I did a set for Iggy Mac, and beautiful little 5-pinners. And you just saw I had a lot of 6 and of course the 7-pinners. So that is super, super cool. That now these here work prim and, come on now, prim and proper. The control key, locked up. There we go. So those were an awesome, awesome tribute. And then I had these little bitty ones here that I had no keys for, and all I could do was open them. And again, silly open here. Here's the billet the bitting turned out to be, and you could rake that open with a toothpick, you know. And beautiful operation on it. And these are just so cute, little small, little, I mean, look at that. They're tiny almost. Here's a regular best. That's a regular best lock. It's not tiny, but not big. And this one is just a little bit, you know. And of course, it's the older style. Beautiful little locks. A whole set of them. And they are master, I guess master. They're all keyed alike and with the same control key. And I got 6 of them. And when he managed to find somebody who could get the pinning info out of them, well, the reason why they wouldn't go to control and they always went to operate, because the operate's that bitting. This is the control bitting, and it's quite crazy. That is the factory control bitting. And no friggin' wonder I couldn't get them to control. That is crazy. That's a 909071. Almost the most extreme of extremes. And got the beautiful little 6-pin cores in here. Works great. And I couldn't be happier, really. I mean, so awesome. Another one. And I've keyed most of these up to, he, got the one key for me. And then, of course, I ordered a bunch of the blanks from him. So I copied some of the keys. But I couldn't get the control on all of them to that. I mean, it's the same bitting. It's a 909071. And that one won't work on this lock. I had to do it over again. See? This one works beautifully. Control. And that's the one for that lock. And this one here works. No. Won't work control on it. It'll work on these other ones. There's operation. And the control. Beautifully. Which is really, really confusing to me. Because they're cut the same. They're bitted the same. Yet one works, one doesn't. That just shows you on how precise the bitting on these things has to be when you're pinning them up. It's crazy how dadgum precise they have to be. Dadgummit. So, managed to cut the proper key for each one. And the biggest thing about those that caught my attention is, he says, the rumor, now it's not a guarantee, but these came from one place. And well, that's quite obvious. But the one place they came from, I knew they came from California, but they came from Hollywood, California, Paramount Studios. So they were used in Paramount Studios, and that's just, oh my God, I found that out too. So once again, it's a huge shout out to Mr. Jeff Moss, my good friend, and I really do appreciate all the help you've given me over the years. And, of course, here's to many, many more. I'm going to sign off with that. Y'all please stay safe and always stay legit. If you like this video and like what I do here, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, until we meet again, peace.